Good afternoon, children. Children, today we will start our lesson number 7. Okay, lesson number 7 we have started already. Now we will start a part 2. Okay, in part 1, what we have learned in the lesson number 7, word editing and formatting. In this lesson, what we have learned, children, we have learned what is MS Word, how to open MS Word, and how to enter the text in the Word, how to do editing. Okay, how to do editing, moving and copying. Do you remember we have learned cut and paste, copy paste command, okay, and inserting a text in a document, that also we have learned, and we have seen some formatting options also. Do you remember that, children? Okay, now we will move forward. Okay, and we will start today the part 2. In this, see, first what we are going to learn today, that I will explain you, and then I will show it to you how to do it on computer. Okay, now first we will see spelling and grammar check. What is this spelling and grammar check, children? In MS Word, while inserting a text in a Word document, you might have noticed the words underlined with the red and blue color lines. Okay, underlined with the red and blue color. Okay, those wavy lines, those red color wavy lines means what? You have done a spelling mistake. Okay, it is showing that you have done spelling mistake while typing. And blue wavy lines, when you see a blue wavy line, it will show you a grammatical mistake. Okay, it means while typing the text you have done a grammatical mistakes. Okay, so how to correct it, children? Very easy. In MS Word, there are two ways to correct these mistakes. Okay, that we are going to see how to correct this mistake. First, I will explain you the two ways. Which are these two ways, children? There are two ways of correcting the mistakes. Okay, first is in the review tab. You all know the tabs, right? Home tab, view tab, right? So review tab is there. Review tab. On the review tab, there is a first option called, you can see in the red box I have marked, spelling and grammar check. Which option is there? Spelling and grammar check. It will help you to correct your mistakes. It will help you to correct your mistakes. And next way to check your mistake or correct your mistake, by right clicking on that text. You know the right click. These are the two click. Okay, left and right button of your mouse. Left button, right button of your mouse. Click on the word where the mistake is there and just right click on that right button. Okay, right click on that, you will get the correct word list, and out of that you select the correct word and just click, it will come in your document. Okay, now that I will show it to you. Okay, in this video I will show it to you how to do it. Fine. So first what we are going to see, find and replace command. This is what? Spelling and grammar check. Okay, first we are going to see spelling and grammar check. Next, children. Okay, what next we will see? Using thesaurus. Using thesaurus. What is this thesaurus? Thesaurus. What is it? Thesaurus is a list of words grouped together containing the synonyms and antonyms. Okay, you will get a list of words for your selected word. The list of synonyms you will get, and the antonyms, the same word meaning and opposite words meaning words you will get. Okay, suppose you have selected a word movable. Okay, so what will be the synonyms for these words? For movable, there are so many same words meaning. Okay, same meanings word. You will get the list of those words like flexible, mobile, transferable. Okay, these are the same words meaning. You will get same words meaning also and opposite words meaning also, opposite words also. Okay, in the thesaurus. So what it is exactly, it will help you to increase your knowledge. It will help you to increase our knowledge. You can use a different words in your document using this thesaurus option. Okay children, understood what is thesaurus? This also I will explain it to you by doing it practically. Okay, in the same video I will explain it to you. And where is this option children? This command is in the review tab. This command is in the review tab. You can see I have highlighted in the I have circled in the red color. Okay, you can see this option is in the review tab. Understood what is thesaurus? Okay. Now, so first what we will see, spelling and grammar check. Then we will see thesaurus, how to do it. Then we will see finding and replacing text. Finding and replacing text. Now, find means what you know, find. Okay. Find command is used to search for a particular word or text. See, in your whole document, you want to find some word which you have typed. Okay, that word, how you will find? Will you go to all the pages and scroll and search for it manually? No need. In MS Word, you can find it using find command and replace that word. If you want to change that word with some other new word, you can do that using replace command. Okay children, replace command replaces the selected text or word with the new text, with the new word. Okay, you can use new word in that place. Easily you can find a word and easily you can replace it with the new word. Okay, suppose in a document, in your Word document, you have written a laptop, L-A-P-T-O-P, laptop, so many times in your document you have used. But instead of that, you want to use a desktop computer. Okay, you want to replace it with that. You want to replace that laptop word with the desktop computer. So what you will do? You will find the laptop word and you will click on the replace. In the box, replace box, you will type what? Desktop computer. And once you click OK, it will get replaced automatically wherever it is written. 100 times if you have written, 100 times you can replace it with just one click. Okay, so it is so easy to do find and replace command. Okay, so where is this find and replace command? See here. It is in the home tab. It is in the home tab editing group. Where it is? Home tab editing group, find and replace command. You can see at the left corner there is a editing group and in that you have a find and replace command. Okay, this also we will see how to do it. Fine. Now next, formatting. This is very favorite thing of all the children. I know you love to format. Okay, you love to change the font, you like to change the size of the font, you like to change, make it bold, you like to make it underline, color, different colors are there, you can give a different colors to your text. Okay, and you can beautifully format it. Okay, you can make your document very attractive by using these font formatting options. Okay, formatting text. Where is this font formatting option? It is in the home tab. It is in the home tab font group. where in the font group, this whole font group is a formatting text option. Okay children, this also we will see how to use it. Okay, now see, mini toolbar. What is this mini toolbar? You can see all the formatting options are there. You can see in the picture all the formatting options are there on the mini toolbar. Okay, for this mini toolbar, what you have to do? You just have to select the sentence, okay, or a word. You will immediately get a mini toolbar on your screen. Okay, from that also you can give a formatting effects. For that, using this mini toolbar also you can give formatting effects. So children, these all things we will see now. I will show it to you how to do it, okay, practically. Then I'm going to show you how to change the alignment of the text. Alignment means what? You can keep your text, you can place your text at the left side, at the right side, in the center. Okay, so there are 4 types of alignment. There are 4 types of alignment. One is a left alignment, one is a center alignment, one is a right alignment, and one is a justify alignment. That I will explain you what is this. Okay, how to use these alignment options. I will show it to you practically. And okay children, now see, this alignment option is also in the home tab, in the paragraph group, where it is in paragraph group. Okay children, now we will see how to use all these commands in the MS Word, in Microsoft Word. Now let's see. Look here children. Children, now we will see a spelling and grammar check. Okay, spelling and grammar check. Now children, this is the paragraph which we have typed. Okay, now in this paragraph there are mistakes. Okay, there are 2 mistakes. You can see, okay, red color wavy underlines is there. Wavy underline is there, red color, in the word computer. Okay, C-O-M-P-U-T-R it is written. It should be T-E-R. So how to correct it? Children, if you have done this mistake so many times, so instead of typing it again word, okay, you can just do the spelling and grammar check option. It is very easy children. Just see. Keep your cursor, this blinking line cursor at the beginning of the word, okay, beginning of your document, and then click on the review tab, where you will click on the review tab. Okay, just see. In this review tab, you will get a spelling and grammar check option. What you will get? Spelling and grammar check. Just click on this spelling and grammar check, and you can see for this first word it is showing here. Okay, in proofing window you can see here. In proofing window you are getting this word which is red underline. What you want to insert? Computer. This is the correct word which you want to insert here. Okay, so what you will do? Just click on this drop down arrow and just click on change all, or wherever the mistake is there it will change it to this. Okay, so only one mistake, so it will change one. Okay, wherever the mistake is there it will change it. So click, if you will click that insert all, or all you will do, it will change this. See, you can see the change in this place. Okay, now here blue underline. What is this blue underline is showing? Blue underline means there is a grammatical mistake. Which mistake children? Grammatical. See, there is no spelling mistake. Only one grammatical mistake. What is this mistake? Can you guess children? See, this full stop is given by giving a space. Okay, it is after one space, but there should not be any space between this full stop and this word. Okay, so this is our mistake. Now what we will do, see, it is showing here. See, you have already clicked on the grammar and spelling check. So next it will go to this. See, here it is showing the correct word. Okay, and just click on this insert. Okay, just click on this arrow. See, wait a minute. See, just select this word. Okay, and just click on this drop down arrow and click here. See, this, just click here. It will show you spelling and grammar check is complete. Now can you see there is no space between this full stop and place word. Okay, so it has been corrected. Now in your document there is no mistake. Fine, you cannot see, there is no red underline, there is no blue underline. Okay children, understood how to do this spelling and grammar check? Now the another way to do this spelling and grammar check is, see here, again I will do one mistake in this same thing. See here, it will get underlined. Okay, now see, you can see the spelling mistake is underlined with the red color and blue color is grammatical mistake. Okay, now how to correct it? Using right click of your mouse. Click on the word, okay, where the mistake is there, and just right click with the mouse. Right click with the mouse. See here, can you see the list of words? From this you select whichever is the correct word. Okay, this is correct, so I will click on this correct word. It will get apply over there. Again here also same thing. Right click over here, you will get, see, wait a minute, see here. Okay, right click over here on this word and you can see the place word. Okay, just click here. See, you can change it. Just click on that word, it will come to your document. Okay, this way, these are the two ways you can correct your spelling mistake and grammar mistake. Understood children? It is in the review tab, spelling and grammar check. Okay children, this is a Word document, right? Now in MS Word we will see how to do thesaurus. Okay, thesaurus, where is that command, what is it, that I will explain you. Okay, thesaurus is a list of words grouped together containing synonyms and the antonyms. Children, the word provide a thesaurus through which you can find a word to express the meaning more accurately. Okay, for the word which you have selected, you will get the same meaning word or the opposite meaning word in that thesaurus option. Okay, so where is this thesaurus? See children, it is in the review tab. It is in the review tab. Okay, in review tab, just click on the review tab in proofing group. This is a proofing group. You can look at my cursor, mouse pointer, and this is the thesaurus option. THESAURUS. Okay, this option. See, what is the use of this? See, at a loss of words, let us suggest any other word, another word, way to say what you mean. Okay, any other word you will get from this thesaurus. Now children, this is the paragraph, okay, which we have already typed. Now this paragraph is there on your 74 number page in book. Okay, so now I will just keep my mouse pointer here at the starting. Okay, now which word you want a same meaning, for which word you want to find a same meaning word or the opposite meaning word. Okay, now I will just click on this movable. For this movable, I want to change this word. Okay, movable I want to change, so I will select this word. Just select this. Okay, I will select this word and for this I want a new word. Okay, so how I will get that new word? I will click here. First I will select that movable and I will click on the thesaurus, and here see, you can see on the right hand side you get one task pen. Okay, it display the selected word, and on the top and below are the suggested replacement for the word. You can see movable word is selected, right children? You can see on the right hand side, and you get all the options for that word. Okay, different options, different synonyms are there. Okay, and antonyms also are there. It is showed that fixed is antonym. See, okay, so which one you want to take in your document? I will take this portable. Okay, see here, for movable, portable word is there, transportable word is there, transferable word is there. So I will take this portable in my document. So what I will do, I will click here. Okay, you click here on this drop down arrow and just click. You will get one insert option, insert. Okay, just click on this insert and see what will happen to this movable. Okay, I am clicking on that insert. Look at that, and here this movable will change to what? Portable. See here, can you see the changes in the document? Notebook is a portable personal computer often designed to fit on your lap. Okay children, so this is the change we have done, right? Understood? This is on the page number 74, same document. Okay, it is written there. So this way you can use the thesaurus option. This thesaurus, you can see here, it is where in the review tab, thesaurus option, just you click on any word and you will get, just see, small. I will select the small word, and here see, small only select, see, and here, or else here you can type small, 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 and just click on the search. See, so many words are there. Okay, you just insert it, it will come into your document. Understood children, how to use thesaurus? Got it? Now we will see find and replacing text. What we will see? Find and replacing text. What is that find and replace children? Now just click here. First go to the home tab. Okay, click on the home tab. Now I will show you where is the find and replace command. See here in the home tab, see in editing group, you can see in editing group find command is there and replace command is there. Okay children, so now what is the use of find and replace command? Okay, now what is the use? See, in your document sometimes you need to change the word. Okay, sometimes you need to change the word or a text with some other word. Okay, so whatever it is used in it, fine, this is useful if you have a frequent misspell a name. Okay, the find command is used to search for a particular word or text, and replace command replace the selected text for word with a new text. Okay children, see, you can find a word which you want to find in your document and you can replace it with the new word using find and replace command. So now how to do that? Now I want to change this notebook into a laptop. Okay, laptop, this notebook I want to change in the laptop. What will be the sentence? Laptop is a portable computer, personal computer often designed to fit on your lap. Correct. So in place of notebook I want laptop word. Okay, And here also there are 2 times notebook is typed. Okay, so I want to change one notebook to laptop. So what I will do here, keep your mouse pointer at the beginning of your document. Okay, now click on this replace command. Find and replace, you will get the dialog box, find and replace. Okay, see, when you will click on that replace, you will get this replace option also. And if you will click on that find, you will get only find command. Okay, but now what we want to do, we want to replace the word, find also and replace also. Okay, now I will just keep this down here. Okay, can you see this find and replace? Okay, now what you want to find, children? Find what? Okay, click here, note, type it, note, N is capital. Okay, in the document N is capital. Okay, so now see here, notebook, find what? Notebook, replace it with laptop. Okay, L A, 1 minute, L A P, laptop, T O P, top. Okay children, what I have written in the find and replace, find what? Notebook, and replace it with laptop. Okay, so now our cursor, our blinking line, this cursor is at the top. Okay, and now we have given a command, find notebook and replace it with laptop. Now children, see where we want to replace, not here, we will replace it here. Okay, now see, okay, here also we will replace, here also we will replace, and below also one notebook is there, there also we will replace it. So now see, find next, just click on find next. See, this is the first notebook. You want to change it? Yes. Replace, if you will click only replace, it will change this notebook. Okay, if you will click on replace all, then wherever notebook is written over there, it will replace all notebook to laptop. Okay, so we will see step by step. Okay, find next, we will not do, we will change this first. So replace, click on the replace. See, it has been changed and your selection has jumped to next notebook. Okay, again click on replace. Now again see here, okay, that word is replaced. Can you see this? Okay, now it has selected the next notebook. Do you want to replace it? Yes, I want to replace this notebook to laptop, but I don't want to replace this second one. Okay, if you will do replace all, then this both the notebook will change to laptop. We don't want to change all the notebook. Okay, so what we will do, only replace. Okay, now it is gone to next. So now no, we don't want to replace this. So what we will do, we will close it, find next karo. There is no next notebook word, so it will give you a message, we are finished searching the document. Okay children, understood how to do this find and replace? Now children, see, okay, do okay here and close this. Understood this find and replace command? It is very easy children. And see, find and replace command, just you have to click on that find and replace command. You will get this replace dialog box. In this window you will type what you want to replace, and then you can replace it to that word. Find what? Replace with. If you will do replace all, it will change all the word. And if you don't want to replace all the word, you just click on find next, replace, find next, replace. Okay, understood children? Fine. Children, now we will see what is a changing text case. Okay, changing text case, that option we will see now. Okay, we are in the home tab now. Okay, click on the home tab and you will get a change case text. Case of the text. What is that case of the text means? Sometimes children, we write whole paragraph in small letter. Okay, so what we want, sometimes we want capital letter at the beginning. Okay, then all letters, sometimes we want heading, sometimes we need in the capital letter. Okay, so sometimes we forget to type in the capital letter, or somewhere we type instead of typing in the small capital letter, we type in the small letter, or in the small letter we type in the capital letter. So that time what to do, how to change that? Okay, do not erase anything. What you will do is, in MS Word, in Microsoft Word, we have an option for change case. Okay, this is the change case option. See, in the font group, in the home tab, in the font group, we have a change case option. Okay, it changed the selected text to the uppercase, lowercase and other common capitalization. What is this? There are 5 different options. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 options for the change case. First one is a sentence case. What is this sentence case? In the sentence case, when you will click on the sentence case, the first character in the sentence will be capital letter. Okay, will be upper text. Okay, uppercase. And the rest will be in the lowercase. And in the lowercase, all letters will be in the lowercase, means small letters. And in the uppercase, all letters will change to uppercase. All will be capital letter. Okay, become capital. If you will select uppercase, everything will get typed in the uppercase only. Capitalization each word. Capitalize each word means what? Each word of yours full sentence, first word will get capital. Okay, you will get first letter capital. Toggle case. This is toggle case means what, children? It will reverse the case of letter or the selected text. See, if you have typed in the capital letter, it will make it small letter, and if you have typed in the small letter, it will change it to capital letter. Okay, understood? That is toggle. Right? Now, children, for this, first we will select the word. Okay, we will select one word. Now, here I will select this mobile computer. Okay, now here we will, first we will see the sentence case. What sentence case? Sentence case is the first letter will be capital. Okay, now see, only the first letter is capital and remaining all letters are small. Okay, now next we will see lower case. All letter will become small letters. See, can you see this? Capital M has become small. Okay, lower case. Okay, now uppercase. Children, see, uppercase, when you will click on this uppercase, it will become capital letter. See, all letters become capital. Okay, now we will see capitalize each word. Each word will get capitalized. First word, C. M is capital, C is capital now. Understood? Capitalize each word means of each word, first word become capital. Okay. Now we will see first word is capital, remaining small. Now when you will click on the toggle case, what will happen? Which one was capital? M. It has become small letter, lowercase. And C was uppercase, it has become lowercase. Understood? And M, O-B-I-L-E. What small? Right? Smaller. So, it has become uppercase. Understood? Children, what is toggle? See, now again click on the toggle. See, it will become as it is. Understood? Capitalize each word. This is heading. So, I want uppercase. All in the uppercase. So, I will click uppercase and see. You will get the heading in the capital letter. Fine children, all of you understood what is changing text case. Okay, where is that option? It is in the home tab and in the font group. Here is this option, change case. Now see, now your favorite thing, that is font formatting. Okay, now what is that font formatting? See, giving a effect, font effect to the text. Okay, see, in the home tab we have a font group. Okay, we have a font group. In this font group we have so many formatting effects. Okay, options. Fine. Now first we will see, this is a font style. Okay, this is font style. See children, when you will click on this drop down arrow, you will get a list of different fonts, and you can pick any one and apply it to your paragraph. See, Algerian, Arial black, Arial narrow, so many are different font styles are there. You just click on this scroll bar, just see, you scroll it down, the list is very big. Okay, you will get a variety of fonts, different variety of fonts, so many. Okay, now this is what, these are all font. Okay, these are all types of font. Okay, now see. Okay, see, and this is a font size. Okay, this is a font size of a text. You just click here on this drop down arrow and see, till 72 you will get biggest. Okay, 72. See, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, you can add whichever you want. You can type also here. Okay, understood? Now how to apply this font style and font size to your text? Children, I will select this heading first. Okay, now heading I want Algerian. I will click, I selected the text and then I will click on the font style and I will click on this Algerian. You can see change. Okay, and now the size is 20. I want to make it little big. I will make it 26. Okay, click on the 26. See, size has got increased. Okay, understood how to change the size and font? Okay, now remaining text. This full text, you know how to select it, children. Okay, select full. Okay, I selected the text. Now for this I will make a different, I will take a different font, different nice font. Which one you want? Okay, we will take Calibri. Okay, this one, and the font size we will take 22. Got it? See, you can see the changes, right? So this is called changing font and changing font style, size, font style and font size. Now children, see here, I will select this heading and I want to make it bold. See, to make it bold, there is an option bold. This I is called italic. Okay, italic effect, it gives a slanting effect to your text. Okay, and this U is underline. U is for underline your text. Now we will apply all three. B, it will make bold. Italic will give you a slanting effect. Okay, see, this is a slanting effect for your text, and this underline is, U is underline. You can underline. See, understood how to apply these three effects to your text? Okay, now we will see how to change the color of your text. See here, this is for changing font color. Okay, click on this. So many colors are there. You can see the change in the text. Color is changing. Okay, now I will take a red color. click on the red, and you can see the red color has got applied to your heading. Okay, now again select. I will show you the highlighter also. Okay, highlight your text with a different color. I will take here yellow. Okay, red and yellow combination for highlighter. Click here. See, you can see the change. This is called formatting text. Okay, we have seen style, changing size, bold, italic, underline effects, font color and highlighter. Understood, children? Now we will see the alignment for the text. Okay, what is alignment? Okay, see, we will see the alignment option is in the paragraph group. Which group? Paragraph group, and the tab is the home tab. Click on the home tab, and on the in the paragraph group you will have these 4 types of alignment. You just move your mouse pointer. This is the left alignment. Okay, the control plus L is the shortcut key for the left alignment. Okay, now align your content with the left margin. Okay, you can keep your content on the left side of the margin. Now this is the center alignment. See, where is my mouse pointer? At the center alignment. Okay, keep your text on the center of the page. Okay, this is the right alignment. Okay, to align your text at the right side of the margin. Fine. Now how to apply these all margins? Okay, and this is the justify. Justify is what? To distribute your text evenly between the margin. Okay, it place your text evenly between the margin of 2 margins. There are two margins, left margin, right margin, and in that it will evenly align your text. That is a justify. Fine. Now children, how to apply this alignment? Here first you select the text. This is our heading. Okay, children, heading. It is by default it has a left alignment. Okay, by default it has a left alignment. See, you can see here left alignment is selected. Now I want to keep heading at the center. So what I will do? I will select the text and I will click on the center alignment. Click. Can you see my text is at the center? Understood? Now I want to place this at the right side. What I will do? Click on the right alignment. See, you can see the text is at the right of the page. Understood? Center alignment, left alignment, and you want to keep it at the right alignment. And when you will click on the justify, it will place your text by adjusting the margin. Okay, it will keep it evenly. It will distribute your text evenly between the margin. Okay, so this is heading, so we will keep it at the center. Place it at the center using center alignment. Now here also I will show it to you the same thing. This, okay, types of mobile computer, we will keep it at the center. Okay, place it at the center. Select and click on the center alignment. Now you all can see it is at the center. Heading also we will keep. Okay, this heading also you select this heading and okay, select heading and click on the center alignment. And now see, understood, children, alignment? Okay, now this alignment is done. Now we will see what is a mini toolbar. Okay, mini toolbar. Now just select a text. See here, select this text. Okay, can you see one toolbar has appeared here? See, this toolbar is a mini toolbar. This is called mini toolbar. It contains all the commands which are there in the font group. You can see Okay, in the font group, what is there? Font size, font style, bold, underline, italic, increase font, decrease font, and what? Font color is there. Font, this highlighter is there. Okay, same thing is there in the mini toolbar. Okay, same, all the options are there in the mini toolbar. You can use it. Okay, click bold. You can change the color of it. You can change the font style from here. Make it Algerian. This is heading, so I will keep it Algerian. And I will increase the font. I will make it 24. Okay, you can see now the changes. Okay, so how to get that mini toolbar? You just have to select the word. You just have to select. Then you will get a mini toolbar. Understood? See, once you select, you get a mini toolbar there. Understood, children? Okay. Children, I hope you all understood how to use all these commands in the MS Word. Okay, children, you need to practice it. Okay, you need to practice it on your computer. Open Word document. Okay, open MS Word document. Type this paragraph which is there on the page number 74. Okay, on the 70 page number also it is there. On 70 page also it is there. You type that paragraph and please try to use all these commands, okay, which we have seen in this video. Right, children? You need to practice it at home. Fine. Have a nice day, all of you. Bye.